Hi, welcome back. This is just a quick video, just a quick update of what I've been working on and that kind of stuff. I haven't had a chance to post a lot of garage stuff like I normally do. I've been quite busy. I had a few changes in my life there that just kind of eat up a lot of time. Nothing bad, just some changes that were unexpected. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Facebook at Clara Garage. Alright, so this summer has flown by for me. I did get out for my bike trip. I ended up going to all the way to the west coast, to La Push, Washington, then down the 101, down to California, over through Nevada, all the way over to Salt Lake City in Utah, and then worked my way up to Sturgis, over to Michigan, and then back home to Ontario. And then the main thing I've been working on lately is the Sidekick engine, so we'll go take a look at that and see what's going on with that. I'm on the home stretch with that. I'm trying to get back together, just waiting on some parts. So let's go have a look. All right, so as you can see, my garage is in shambles. Hasn't been this messy in a long time. But just too busy to get to it. Here's the engine that I'm rebuilding. I'm on the home stretch, putting it back together. I had it ripped down right to bare block, and now I've been putting it back together. Trying to do it on the cheap, but it's hard to do it on the cheap. But timing's all set, valves are all set. They sent me the wrong gasket for the oil pan, so I'm still waiting on a gasket for that, so I can get that all closed up. But overall, not too bad. Oh, I would have had the intake on other than the injectors. Last night I had 2 bolts break for the EGR. So that would mount on there like that. And I had to use the torches and some heat just to get the EGR off. And then I got lucky on one of the nuts there, or one of the bolts there. I was able to weld a nut onto it, and I was able to get it out that way. So that was good. And then the other one, I had a bunch of attempts. I never got anywhere with it. I even tried, I've seen people use a crayon trick when you have some heat on there, you put some crayon on and they're supposed to come out. Yeah, it never worked for me. So I ended up drilling and tapping it. Came out not too bad. My hole is slightly off, so I'm hoping it's going to be okay. Otherwise, I'll deal with that when I get to it. But I'll be able to get this on. I just got to get some new hardware and remount some stuff, and then I can throw that on the engine. There's the plenum with the throttle body on there. That'll go on top of the runners. Here's inside of the engine bay on the Sidekick. I did get a new clutch for it while I have it apart, so I still need to replace that bearing in there, but that's easy. It doesn't take very long. And maybe a little bit more of a cleanup. I'll probably go through my wiring and check my wiring out real quick before I stab it back together and get it back in. But it's coming along. I haven't really done anything with the Pontiac since the spring. I've just had no time, unfortunately. So it pretty much looks the same. Still need to finish this up and get some type of paint on it to keep it protected and primed, and go from there. That's the original engine out of my Sidekick that I pulled out about 7 to 10 years ago. So this engine build that I'm doing right now, I need this for snow plowing. I know it's end of September, beginning of October, so I still have about a month or so, but I just wanted to get it done. I didn't want to be running late on it or anything, because I need it for snow. So I didn't record anything, but I'm planning on rebuilding this. I was planning on rebuilding this before I had to rebuild the other one, but unfortunately I had to get the other one first, but I knew what was wrong with the other one. This one, I still got to rip into it and figure out what's wrong with it. But my plan is to rebuild this in the next year or two, and then when I do that, I'll record that in detail. I just didn't have the time to record that other engine rebuild. But the reason I did get into it and pull it out of the vehicle in the first place, it ended up being, it was starting to run really sluggish, and I had to advance the timing a couple of times. And I thought it was just the electric module failing. And when I replaced that, it still wasn't good. So then I looked into it a little bit deeper, and my timing was off when I had number one cylinder at 0 degrees. On the timing marks, it was off by about 50. Luckily, no valves hit any pistons or anything, so I got lucky there. If I can, I'll put a picture in of how far out the timing was. And what ended up happening, the key broke on the pulley, holding it to the crankshaft. So that timing pulley started turning on the crank, which threw up my timing, and that's why it was starting to run kind of gutless. So that's why I originally pulled that engine out, and I wanted to put a new clutch in it because the last couple of years, snow plowing the other time, the clutch would act up on me. So I wanted to do a new clutch too. And I knew it'd be a lot easier to replace that or fix that pulley with that out of the vehicle. And then that engine also had some oil leaks in it, so I wanted to fix that too. So it was leaking it looked like at the oil pump, so I was going to change that gasket and the oil pan gasket. And then I started looking around the head to the block gasket, and there's a lot of oil seeping out there too. So I figured at that point, might as well rip the head off and clean everything, check everything out. So it was complete pistons out and everything, and everything looked okay. The intake wasn't too bad. The exhaust was pretty dirty, and it took quite a bit of time cleaning out the head to get it good again. So I can get pretty restricted and carboned up. So we got that all cleaned up. New valve seals and everything too. When you fire it up, it used to puff a little bit of oil or blue smoke. So that should be cured now too. So it's pretty much a refreshed engine, not really a complete rebuild. I didn't do any machine work or anything on it. I ended up using the same rings. My last compression test on it, which wasn't that long ago when I was troubleshooting why it was not running so hot, was around 160 psi. So I decided to reuse the same rings since I am planning on rebuilding this. And the bearings looked okay too, so I ended up reusing the same bearings. So yeah, so between that, work and family time, and the other little thing here or there, that's been mainly what's been keeping me busy. So I'm hoping once I get everything get all settled down again, I'll be able to start pushing out videos pretty quick again and get caught up. When I do get this back in the Sidekick and running right, I'll do a little update video for that there and share that. So hopefully that will be soon. And then that's the key that broke on the crank. It's pretty short, so I ended up taking I should take some pictures, I guess, but I ended up taking a Dremel tool and I ended up cutting the key longer. So the key is almost double the length now, so I have more engagement. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram and Facebook at Clara Garage. Have a great day.